Hey guys, thank you for tuning in to the Good Fight TV. Mafia 3 comes out in exactly 2 weeks at the time of this recording. October 7th comes out for the PS4, Xbox One, I guess PC. Now, I wasn't really excited about Mafia 3. I've never been a fan of the series, never played 1 or 2. And it's mostly because I couldn't relate to that time period, and I always thought it was just a GTA knockoff, which it probably still is considered by a lot of people to be. But the first time I saw Mafia 3 was probably a year ago or over a year ago, and they show some gameplay footage. And whenever developers show a game like at least a year away from being released, I tend to not really pay attention to them because I don't want to get attached to a game that's a year away, because I don't want to be waiting every single day for a game that might not even come out after a year, because a lot of things can happen. We've seen that a lot of times. Games get delayed over and over again. But Mafia 3 is just about upon us, and truth be told, I'm still not too terribly excited about it. It's not the first of its kind. We have GTA, and there's GTA 5 right now, and then other crime-themed open world games out there like Sleeping Dogs, Watch Dogs even, you can consider it that way. But the thing about it is, why I'm really excited for Mafia 3 is because it's a third-person, cover-based shooter. What's the big deal? I don't think we get enough third-person shooters, period. First-person shooting games, are a dime a dozen. Off the top of my head, without even really thinking, I could think of, Call of Duty, Ghost, Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 3, Wolfenstein New Order, Killzone 2, Homefront, Revolution. I know there's Evolve, Far Cry 4, Far Cry 5. I mean, there's a whole bunch of first-person games, first-person shooting games. But third-person, not so much, and especially a third-person shooter. I think this generation of consoles, the first dedicated third-person shooter we've seen was The Division. And that's one. I know there are others there that are third-person. I guess Uncharted 4, I guess it's a third-person shooter, but shooting is the least of the activities that you do in Uncharted 4. You do a whole bunch of climbing. It's really a third-person climber. That's what it is. And a little bit of puzzles. Then you shoot every once in a while. It's cover-based, and there's some melee. But Mafia 3, on the other hand, at least from the videos they've shown so far, it's a whole bunch of shooting. Every mission that they've shown so far involves you going in there and shooting the heck out of everyone. Or you can be stealthy if you want. And that's another thing. Mafia 3 seems to be really open about letting you play however you want. You can call in reinforcements, or you can be stealthy, or you can just go in there guns blazing, which I plan on doing. GTA 5, I love that game. I think it's one of the best games ever made. And it's really a pretty good shooter also. There's the auto aim thing that not people are too fond of. You can turn it off. But the thing about GTA 5, it's one of those game of the year, game of the decade type of games. And when you're aiming high like that, you want to be well-rounded and versatile and dynamic. And there's a lot of systems going on with GTA 5, and the campaign itself is very diverse. Not every mission involves you killing anyone. In some missions you'll go to do a job interview. In some other mission you gotta punch someone in the face or steal something, and it's all fun. It was all very entertaining. Even going out in the wild, taking pictures and all that. Those side quests, that's fun, and it makes the game feel more well-rounded. And there's a whole bunch of side quests that you can do, and that's great. The thing about Mafia 3 that I appreciate is that it seems to be a game that's just focused on shooting, killing the bad guys. And that's what I want. and it's probably gonna get docked for being repetitive because every mission you go in there and shoot someone and you know, stuff like that. But I don't always want variety in a game. A variety is great, but sometimes certain games have certain aspects that I really enjoyed, but then there's not enough of it. Mafia 3 looks to be a game that has plenty of the stuff I want, which is third person combat, third person shooting, and I can't wait for that. And you know, it comes out in 2 weeks, and I can't wait to get my hands on it. So be sure to tune in for my gameplay videos when that does come out, and be prepared to see me go on a bloody rampage. I'm not going to do too much stealthing. I don't know why people are so obsessed with stealth. I just like blowing things up, shooting people in games, not in real life. I love video games, but I don't like to kill people in real life. I love people. Well, thank you for tuning in. Mafia 3 comes out October 7th for the PS4, Xbox One, PC. Are you going to get it? Let me know your thoughts, and let me know if you like to shoot things or just be stealthy and sneak around.